Hey guys, how's it going? So today I noticed that our filters inside some of the tanks have gotten pretty nasty. And we learned how to do these bottle filters from DIY King Joey Mullins, DIY Fish Keeper, aka Water Joey. So today what we're going to do is pass that knowledge on to you, and we're going to go ahead and show you how to make the two examples. One a polisher and another a biofilter for your bacteria beneficial growth like this here. You can do it a couple different ways. You can do it with a power head, or you can do it with an air pump, an air system, and get a good feed in there. So we're going to show you how to do that using these bottles. So let's get started.
Now.
So like I said, we're going to be using a regular water bottle. This you can get from a soda bottle, water bottle, whereas we're using these iced tea bottles. So the first thing we want to do is take off these wrappers. So this is what they should look like when you're done. All cleared off and ready to go. The next step, you want to grab a small pair of clippers. What we're going to do is we're going to remove that little ring on the edge where they used to seal the cap. My helper today is my son Joseph, and my cameraman is my younger son Dylan. Thanks for helping me out today, guys. It's a fun project. You can do easy, simple thing you can do for a cheap, inexpensive way to help out your fish. What's that, Joe? Right. Because we're using it for another purpose. Alright, so we have our 4 clean bottles. We're using ones to replace the ones that we have in our tanks that are going now. We're also making backup ones that can be used for future projects.
When like we stop, when like one stops, we don't have to make another and take more time.
Right. So you're gonna need zip ties for this project. We also have some lava rock. You're gonna get this lava rock from any hardware store or home improvement center. It's regular barbecue lava rock that you can crush up so we can squeeze it in through the tops of our bottles. Before we do that, the first thing we want to do is get a pair of scissors and carefully poke holes along our bottle to make the spots for the water to go in, and they'll eventually be coming out to the top when we get to that. So now that we've got our bottles all perforated, we've got holes in the bottom, and we've got them around the bottom here, because that'll allow water to go through and then out the top, depending on what type of system we're going to build. So now what we need to do is make a notch on each side of the neck so that we can run our zip tie through, which eventually will just wrap around the power head, similar to what we have over here on this. You can see the zip tie is wrapped around and through the bottleneck right in here and fastens it through. This one we have the lava rock filtering to keep that nice porous material for biological filtration. It's a great spot for beneficial bacteria to thrive and returns the water back out. We're going to show you another way to use this same system with an air pump. So one of the things we need to do is get this zip tie through the neck to show the support. And what it's also going to do is it's going to help hold our material inside the neck of the bottle without having to interrupt the filter. So let's start carefully. Get an adult if you need help, and we're going to use a knife to poke a little hole. And once we get the hole started, we want to kind of keep it in a straight line. We're going to wiggle it down, go back and forth, so that what we're doing is we're making a slit instead of making a circular hole, because we want to minimize.
Don't put the whole knife in there to the end, because then it would make a big hole. So just put it like maybe like 5% of the knife.
Just a little bit of the tip, we're going to wiggle that there. Zoom out. Zoom out. Alright. So now, we have a nice little slit through here. And we should be able to run our zip tie
straight through.
But we're going to have to make some more room. So we just put our blade back in, wiggle it side to side, back and forth. We want to open that up a little more because we got to fix that. Alright, that's better. Now we're going to take our zip tie. We're going to push that through. You can see it's a nice tight fit. See there?
Right.
And then it's going to come out.
Right up to the other end that you cut.
And what's nice is you can stick your finger in through here.
And try to cut them the same parallel to each other, so you don't have to move it sideways, and all you have to do is push it right through.
Just like that.
Then you're gonna put them together to make a circle, and then just tie them. Once you tie them,
And we'll put on the top next. Alright, so we've got pretty much all these done now. We're going to pull these zip ties out so that we can get our material in now. Alright, so again, our material that we're going to use is simple, cheap, and efficient. One of the things we're going to use, Joe, will you hand me that bag there? This is filter floss that you can use from your local craft store. It's a regular premium polyester filter. It's not. It has no mold inhibitors. It won't nothing that'll kill your fish or mess with your water. Because what it is just a fine polyester filter floss. And so what we're going to do with this is polish the water. So what we want to do, Joe, you can take that one right there. I'll take this one right here. We're going to take pieces of this.
it's so soft.
Right? This is what's in your pillows, in blankets. Why don't you go ahead and show them that a little bit.
Oops.
Kind of a soft, spongy. And you can use one of these zip tie heads
It
to
feels
push down.
like a little, like Yeah.
Like a stuffed animal insides?
yeah.
Alright. Joseph's got the advantage. He's got those little skinny fingers, fits right in the neck. I gotta shove that down in there. So we're gonna do 2 of them with the poly. And then we're gonna also, maybe actually we should do one with the poly and the lava rock combo. That would be cool. How's that one coming along there, Joe?
Good.
Nice. Good job.
Should look like that when you're stuffing it.
You can use that. You can use the zip tie to push it all down like that.
Yeah. It's a good little
Push it in
tool.
like that.
And you can pack a lot of that in there because it won't. You're gonna want it to last for a while, and then that way you won't have to change it so often.
Yeah, when you're done, it should look like that.
And again, you can pick up this polyester filter floss from your local craft store, like Joann Fabrics or a quilt store, and you'll pick this up. This whole bag probably cost me maybe less than $10, and a bag this size, man, even a small sandwich bag of this would run you about $10 at a fish store. So save yourself the money, do it yourself. Again, we learned how to do all these things on DIY King Joey Mullins Fish Keeper.
Really
DIY
good.
Fish Keeper. So we like to use it, and our fish really like it. It does really good for our fish room, especially with as many tanks as we have. We have 505 gallons of fresh water, and we run it as efficiently and as inexpensively as we can. Why don't you show them that filter up there that those are. So that's what we're going to be replacing.
That's like a
That's
soda.
what we're going to be replacing.
That looks like a soda.
Yeah, that's pretty nasty. That one's gotten gunky. They've had a couple of clutches in that tank, so we're going to go ahead and clean that out now. Alright, Dylan. So, this one right here we'll call good. This one's pretty much done. What this is a water polishing unit. So you can put this into a tank onto a power head, which I'll show you here. So we have two power head units in this tank, and one of them is operating the lava rock biofilter. And so what we're going to do is we're going to attach this to our second system. Bless you. And we're going to enhance our water polishing ability. So we're going to take this. We're going to bring our. This is our power head right here. We're going to run that into the top. And it looks like we're going to need a little bit longer zip tie. Joe, you want to hand me one of those zip ties so I can extend this? Thanks, buddy. So we're going to use that. Oops. To run over here. I'm sure that's the same size zip tie. Let me see one of those other ones, buddy.
I'm trying to get to the best angles.
Oh, you're okay.
This is the biggest guy I've ever seen.
Should have found one that worked maybe before we did this. Oh, there we go. Alright, so we have that zip tie running through there. We're going to go ahead and pull this one.
Oh, we're done.
Alright, now we're getting somewhere. Okay, so we've got our bottle. We want to line that up.
My arms.
Woo. Okay. So, now Joe, can you hand me those little side cutters on the ground there?
These ones stacked.
You got it, buddy.
Right?
Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to snip off the excess.
Dad, where did that tie
Okay,
go?
I got it.
Oh.
Now if you watch, it's going to start to filter through the polyester. And we'll start to get the flow back into the tank right there. There we go. Excellent, excellent, excellent. We've got a good flow going. Try to get that adjusted here.
And it's perfect.
Very nice. Let's get some better light here so you can actually see it working. So now you can see what we've done here is we've got the polyester filtering and microfiltering the water and polishing it as it comes up to the power head. It's going to shoot it back out. And right here we got the same bottle, but what we did was we crushed up lava rock and we put that in there and we strapped it in there so that it'll operate in a similar fashion. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do a combo bottle. We've got the polyester filter floss to do the micro polishing, and now we're going to throw some bio. So what we're going to do is we're going to use lava rock, and to do that, what we want to do is we want to crush it up so it'll fit into the bottle of our filter here. So what we want to do is cover that up with a towel, and since we have a concrete floor, this is going to work out perfect. So we want to take a few pieces of lava rock. Oops. Let's see how that works out.
It turns like powder.
Alright. So we're going to take these pieces and we're going to stick all the little guys that we can into the top. Yeah, this is a broken off piece from finish. Good job. Alright, so we're going to break these little last bits up. Yeah, you can use a big rock outside. Just make sure you watch your fingers and toes. Alright, so see, now we have some biological and mechanical filtration. We're going to slide our zip tie back through there. I think we might have to make our opening a little bit bigger on this side. Alright. And we'll guide it in with our fingers. It'll get a bit tricky. Alright. So there we go. Got our bottle fed through. Now let's replace it on our aquarium. So another thing we'll show you here is now that we've got our crushed up lava rock in with the polyester filter floss, we're going to apply this system to replace our current system in our filtered jewel tank. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to pull out our power head. We're going to cut away. Ooh, always want to make sure you let that bottle drain a little bit before you pull it out. And what we're going to do is we're going to remove that power head, set that aside. And Dylan, if you could hand me that brown bucket there.
This one?
Yep.
There's something in
Oh,
it.
it's okay. Just move that bottle slowly out of the way too. No, you can leave that in there. Or bring me that. Actually, just give me that. Perfect. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Well, you take cameraman. Got that? Alright, so we're going to show you. This is how it works in the long run. Look at all that algae catch and extra food catch and bacteria growth. So this is what's helping to keep this tank going. And this is all, we've had 5 clutches of jewel cichlids out of this tank. I want to make sure our pump's working still. Got a good flow. And see, so the water's being sucked in through here and then returned to the tank. So what we're doing is we're putting this on there, using that lip. We can go ahead and set that down while we're connecting this, make it easier this time around.
What do you mean? Stop it?
Alright. Now that we've got that hoop on there, you can see what we're going to do is we're going to, there's a lip on this power head, and you can use different types of pumps that'll work with all submersible units. Alright, so we got that secured. We're going to bring this one around the other side. make sure they get snugged down. And see, now what we've got to do is line that up so it stays on there nice and snug. Okay? So the water is going to be filtering up through here, being drawn up. Let's go ahead and remove those little antennas. I'll go ahead and set that up.
Just set it in.
Alright, can you get a good angle on that, Dawn? I'll switch places with you here.
And it should be looking
excellent. You can
really
see our it's going to work the air pockets out. The flow rate looks really good. You can see it circulating through the tank. Alright. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So again, you can build a filter unit for really inexpensive pricing. Simple things you can have around the house. I'd like to thank my cameraman, Dylan. My partner in crime here, Joseph. And again, all you fish keepers and followers. Hope you learned something. If you have any questions, feel free to leave it in the comments section below. Like and subscribe to the channel.
And we'll see you guys next time.